The Secret Service has now officially ended its probe into that baggie of cocaine discovered inside the White House. The decision comes nearly 2 weeks after the drug was found in a storage cubby. Let's bring in NBC News senior White House correspondent Kelly O'Donnell. Kelly, what did the Secret Service investigation find here?
Well, Kate, it's what they didn't find that is so significant. They had testing done at an FBI crime lab on the small baggie and could not detect usable information like fingerprints or DNA in a form that could be used to compare against a list of names they created by checking entrance logs and video of the entrance on West Executive Avenue. This is the ground level entrance. It's a working entrance where visitors and at times staff and military and a variety of people go through. And because they could not find physical evidence that they say could be compared to that list, they cannot go forward with this investigation. That is very frustrating to members of Congress who received a classified briefing from representatives of the Secret Service today. Some of them frustrated. How could they not know? Isn't there some other way? One, even Marjorie Taylor Greene of Georgia, had said, why aren't they drug testing that whole list of 500 people? Of course, that would potentially violate people's civil liberties and right against an intrusive search under the Fourth Amendment. So they've come to the end of the road, as frustrating as that is, and as curious as this is. One of the things that's been going on is the Secret Service has been looking at this situation now over many days, called in help from other labs like the FBI crime lab and a Homeland Security lab at Fort Detrick. They did determine it was cocaine. It did not contain any chemicals that could have been used in a biological weapons way, but they just weren't able, through video or fingerprinting, even using advanced techniques, to find an answer.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.